In a video around a week ago, we explored one of the greatest British car mysteries ever, the subterranean landscape of the Longbridge tunnels, a complex that lies beneath one of the largest car plants in Europe. These tunnels were once filled with one-off cars and prototypes. This expansive complex after World War II went on to become a hub for worker shenanigans, like the 1275 GT Longbridge Tunnel Mini. There are more incredible mysteries though that lie in the overground and underground of Longbridge, including lost prototypes as well as weird and wonderful cars that mysteriously vanished. In this video we will uncover more of the lost history of Longbridge and identify some of the cars lost in the tunnel complex. Hello everybody and welcome to this video. In this video I hope to start solving the mystery of the Longbridge tunnels with you and your help. Now if you're not subscribed already, please make sure to do so. It really does help me out and you get to see more of this, more history videos, more projects. And drop a like on the video and drop a comment below. What cars do you think were lost in the tunnels? Do you have any Longbridge mysteries or stories that you'd like to share, or any other British motoring history stories? Let us know in the comments below. Now, without further delay, we are going to be looking at some of the biggest mysteries of Longbridge, including an experimental Mini like no other. So, without further delay, let's get into the video. The Longbridge tunnels were built before World War II and expanded throughout. These were used as a shadow factory to build ammunition, engines for planes, and many other essentials to keep Britain in the fight. As explained in my last video, when the tunnels were given back to the Austin Longbridge site after World War II production came to an end, they were effectively used as storage and in some case transport, with workers venturing into the tunnels both on and off shift, to explore and partake in the usual workplace shenanigans. This complex was used to store experimental engines, one-off projects and prototypes, but in 1978 that would all change. The lax security and nature of the items stored in the tunnels led to a catastrophic fire that destroyed one of the tunnels, leading to a loss of several incredible prototypes, with many others being suspected to be among the charred remains. For the first time in a video we are going to uncover some of these cars, and with the help of archival documents, identify them as well. The first car has been identified as the Vanden Plas Princess 3 litre. This car was an attempt to produce a Princess 3 litre variant based on the ADO 61, or as we know it, the Austin 3 litre, in around 1967. The Princess prototype changes to the 3L included the usual VDP treatment, wood leather, Wilton carpets, with a new grille and headlights. The team though thought they would try something new, with a wraparound rear screen, but styling wise it wasn't a popular choice. This car was shelved due to poor sales of the Austin 3 litre and the merger with British Leyland in 1968. This prototype would be stored in the Longbridge tunnels, going on to be destroyed in the fire of 1978, making it the only recognisable car in these historic photos. It isn't known if the charred remains of this car were recovered. The next car to be identified is the Austin Healey 4000 GT, a car I covered in my Austin prototypes videos. The story of this car started as one of the most remarkable of any Austin. In 1961, a Swiss-based publication, Automobilia, organised a competition to celebrate its 10th year of publication. The competition was a design brief for a two-seater coupe, with a grand prize of the car being produced by Pininfarina and exhibited at 3 international motor shows. By the end of 1961, a winner was chosen, a remarkable design produced by 3 West German students, the Austin Healey 4000 GT, a graceful car based on the Healey 3000. This car would be produced by Pininfarina, with it going on to be displayed at 3 motor shows. This incredible design though wouldn't go unnoticed, with Austin acquiring the rights to the design and the prototype itself in 1963, initiating Project ADO 30. This project though wouldn't go as planned, and after many setbacks it was cancelled in 1967. The Austin Healey 4000 GT prototype would be stored at Longbridge in the tunnel complex, and was also confirmed to be a victim of the blaze and was destroyed by the fire of 1978. These are the 2 cars that are confirmed, but there are more missing in action prototypes and one very special experimental car, and if you have any information or know who might, let me know in the comments. The next is an incredible BL oddity, the Aqua Mini. This car is one of the most incredible BL oddities ever created, a project created by a team of 8 and is probably the least roadworthy Mini ever, but that was the point. This Mini was seaworthy. The team consisted of the following: Vic Rule, Andy McCulloch, David Farbrother, Barry Collins, Martin Ince, Steve Fellows, Steve Lation and Derek Linney, with Ian Elliott, the unofficial 9th member of the team, working tirelessly on the publicity of this ingenious contraption. The Aqua Mini was an incredibly eccentric car, a mini for the waterways rather than the roadways. This car was built in 1977, making its first appearance that same year at the Hampton Load to Bewdley raft race. A question that nobody asked was answered by the incredible team of 8. Could a Mini compete in a raft race? Yes, it could. This was an experimental vehicle designed primarily for publicity, adorning the BL logo wherever it could. It was a fantastic bit of publicity, something that would probably sync with PR departments now. The Mini, though, did sync. It was speculated at one point that the incredible Aqua Mini sank into the depths of the Longbridge tunnel complex and was destroyed by the blaze that confined so many experimental cars to the history books. But this little Mini chose to swim. The former engineering and fleet manager of Austin Rover recalled that the Aqua Mini lived on, with the then finance director requesting that the Mini be moved out of sight of prying eyes, so it was moved to Gaydon. The Mini then disappeared. Several experimental cars were marked to be destroyed and were sent to the scrapyard. Austin Rover at this time, though, kept a record of each car destroyed, and the Aqua Mini wasn't one of them. The Aqua Mini has seemingly vanished into the abyss. It's not known where this car is, so this is an appeal. We need to find the Aqua Mini, probably one of the most eccentric pieces of British Leyland history. There are also several other prototypes and models suspected of being destroyed in the fire in 1978, and these are as follows. The first Vanden Plas Princess 1800 prototype, Dev 1. ADO 36, the Austin Healey prototype of a small sports car based on the Mini. The ADO 74 Super Mini project cancelled in 1973. The tunnels themselves are being filled in and are not accessible any longer. With development on the site ongoing, there isn't much left of this once vast complex, with some of the tunnels being filled in, sealing all of the history left inside forever. There could be many more, and that's why we need to solve the mystery and finally identify where all these prototypes went. This isn't an open invitation to go prospecting and searching through the tunnels, as it's a building site and it's not safe to do so. I'd like you to put a comment below on what you think perished that fateful day in 1978, so we can all look into this further and hopefully solve one of the greatest mysteries of Longbridge and British Leyland, the lost cars of the Longbridge tunnels. This is an incredibly interesting topic with lots to explore. Experimental cars, one-offs and prototypes, all of which could have been destroyed in the fire in Longbridge. Now, there is a lot more to this. There's cars that are lost at Longbridge, at Canley, at Gaydon, loads of cars that are just simply unaccounted for, and that's what I'd like to explore in this new series of exploring these old prototypes. Now, thank you to the Spirit of Longbridge, South Experimental and Beyond. It's a brilliant Facebook group full of some of the ex-workers of Longbridge who have been really helpful with this, including Derek with his Aqua Mini. So I'd like to thank them personally because they are absolutely incredible and have been extremely helpful and have provided some of the images that I've used in this video. Now, if you guys have any insights or anything you'd like me to cover, drop it in the comments below as well, because there is so much to explore. The incredible Aqua Mini is just one of those and is just an incredible example. There is some rumours that it was scrapped. There's some rumours that it was sold on and then somebody else bought it and then it sort of sat with them for a bit, but I can't confirm any of that. So that's when this community of British car-loving people need to come together to try and solve this mystery like we've done in the past. So, without further waffling, this is a bonus Friday video for you all. But the other video, of course, will be coming out on Sunday. And yeah, this has been a really interesting topic to explore. So, thank you for watching. Keep watching. Remember to subscribe for more of this. And I'll see you in the next one.